is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I hope you're having a really good day. In this video, I talk about the 2019.5 Flagstaff Micro Lite 25BDS. I reviewed the earlier version of this one earlier this year, and here comes my compañero, my friend, Cody Wilhite, who's a salesman.
Foot heaters. Those are very nice.
And he's walking around with one of the other salesmen at ExploreUSA RV Supercenter in Fort Worth, Texas. Yes, you can always talk to Cody Wilhite. He's a very pleasant individual. Here's some specifications for the Flagstaff Micro Lite 25BDS. Don't forget you can pause this video at any time to examine in detail the description and the layout or any sort of visual elements that you find interesting. Yes, this is a very nice Murphy bed style travel trailer. It fits my needs exactly. The only problem I have is with the Murphy bed. I'm not a big fan of Murphy beds, but I might change my mind. This is again the newer version. It has a lot of new amenities that the other just a half a year ago versions did not have. Apparently, according to the folks at Flagstaff and also at Rockwood, they now have Azdel as part of the laminate, and they have also other items. This unit weighs 5,260 pounds. That's not too bad for an unloaded weight. And there's the jacks, so you can stabilize your unit a little bit. And this has a very, very substantial slide here. So you got an additional, at least 3 feet there. Again, this unit was manufactured in January 28 to be exact. It says right there on the decal. It says right there, January 18th, 2019. So this is a newer build. Apparently the builds after around December, January, they have a lot of the newer features. This is what they might call a 29.5, maybe 29 3/4, 2019 and 3/4. You never know. So there's the water fill. That's how, you can add some water right there. And here's the pass-through storage. And it's a good amount of storage outside, but a lot better storage inside. This is good storage outside, not great, but absolutely fabulous. Superior, A+++ storage inside. So it has magnetic door holders. So that saves you a lot of hassle of dealing with those little plastic retention mechanisms that always break and fall apart. So, what do you think of this beige color? This is the freshwater drain down. That's a significant size for a freshwater drain. That thing is gigantic. The heated underbelly is very well done. This is a beautiful heated underbelly. Some heated underbellies of some travel trailers look like crap, but this one looks absolutely fabulous. Looks like high quality construction to me. This also has a Torflex suspension, which increases your the rideability of this unit, so it tracks a lot better as it's going down the road, and it has very nice supports here for the slide out. You have to get a little bit better supports when you have a bigger slide out. A smaller slide out, no problem with some of the other types of mechanisms, but you need a substantial mechanism for this type of slide out. In my previous video, I talked about this being a perfect size for a pair, maybe just it's all about how many golf clubs you got. For a set of golf clubs, it goes up quite a ways. I estimate it goes up about 6-7 feet. So you got 18 by about 18 inches and about 6 feet. That's a lot of room there. I don't know what you can use it for. Fishing poles, some guns, ski poles, whatever you want. You can put it in there. Here's the storage behind the U dinette. And of course it has that nice carpeting, so things shouldn't be moving around too much. And it should cushion whatever important items you want to put down there. Let me close that for you. By the way, this video is long. It's over 30 minutes long. I apologize. I got a little carried away videotaping this travel trailer. I just wanted to do a good job and do a lot of detail. So my videos tend to be very detailed. So there you see the water heater, a 30 amp connection, and various plugs for antennas, etc., etc. And there's the tires, very nice tires. And again, the suspension is superior to leaf springs. That's what I heard, and everybody seems to attest to that. They are A+. So there's your city water connection, and your wastewater connections are right under that, and your cable inside in the 30 amps right there. And that's where you can store your stinky slinky in the bumper there. And they have a nice little vinyl covered tire there. Some of the nicer units by Flagstaff and Rockwood have a plastic, very nice plastic, solid plastic, but they just have a vinyl one for this one. So there's where you get some water again. I don't know which one's the clean out. I don't know. I have to do some more research. Don't forget you can contact the folks at your local Flagstaff or Rockwood or, this dealership right here. And if you have any questions, just ask them. I'm pretty sure they'll be more than happy to answer them. So this is the ladder, and you can get up on that ladder, and I climbed up there. I'm almost 67 years old, and there I am. I have a prehensile tail, so it makes it a lot easier. There's a roof. You could have quite a bit of solar up there, not a lot, maybe about 3-4 panels maximum, and that's about it. So you're probably gonna have to use some solar suitcases and plug them into the side there too. So that's a view of the side. Has that outside kitchen. If you want an outside kitchen, this is a good outside kitchen. I really like this outside kitchen. Has a good size refrigerator. Has an area so you can do your washing your dishes, and plenty of storage. It has a little barbecue right there, a little grilling station. Again, there's a wide shot. I backed up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. So what do you think of this little outdoor kitchen? I like it. And let me pull that out with my one little scrawny little arm, and if I can do it, you can do it too. There, I'm going to open it up. You get 2 burners right there, and that's a nice little stove. I think it is. It's a Suburban, so it's good quality. And a metal table there. It won't get messy. Won't if it rains, no problem. There's a plastic sink and a plastic faucet. It's very, very nice. If you want to upgrade that, you can yank them out and put something nicer. So there you have 2 shelves. You can put some dishes up there, some of the outdoor, cutlery that you're going to use, and whatever you want. Napkins, lighter fluid for the barbecue pit. And there's a refrigerator. I like it. It's a good size. It's not one of these cheap small ones. This is a good size refrigerator. Of course, it only operates when you're connected to shore power or your generator, or if you have a zillion watts of solar. And there's the plugs, and of course those plugs only work, again, if you have it plugged into park power or have a zillion million watts of solar, or, or a nice generator. So this unit is begging for a little 2,000 watt inverter style generator. There's where you can plug some stuff outside. And if you can get a 3,000 watt one, you're doing A+. And again, this is the Torflex rubber torsion suspension system. It really makes those tires work independently and smooths out the road for you, and everything inside will last a little longer because it's not being tossed, every which way and sideways, up and down, and who knows where. Okay, this is the Flagstaff 25BDS, and they also have a similar model in Rockwood. So the Rockwood dealership down the road is called Funtown RV Center. I go down there quite a bit, and I go to this place. This is closer to my house. And again, the folks over there at this dealership are A+. They're very nice people. And there's where you can connect a solar suitcase. You can buy a solar suitcase for about $4, $5, $6, $700. It's all a matter if you want just 100 watts or if you want 200 watts. Typically, these solar connections on the side can only handle up to around 400 watts, I understand. But again, I would contact your dealership or the folks at Flagstaff and Rockwood to find out what is up. So this has Wi-Fi Ranger, so you can improve your cell phone and also your Wi-Fi, set up in the unit. And there's the vent for the oven and this, stovetop, and some speakers and some nice yellow light instead of white, so it won't attract bugs. The yellow lights and amber lights are a lot better. And of course it has jealousy, awning style, and what they call frameless windows. Okay, they're not actually frameless, but the frames are hidden behind it. And there's the entrance to the unit. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. I need more subscribers. I need about a good 5,000 more. So please like, subscribe, and share. I started out the year with 200. I ended up in 2018 with 1,100. My goal is to get up to 2,000 in 2019, maybe more. So those are nice little steps. That's new this year. That's a new addition for 2019.5. That is a dramatic improvement in getting inside. Doesn't cause any bounciness. It's a definite improvement. So here's a panning shot from the U-dinette to the kitchen. I like the color of the wood, not solid wood door fronts, and of course very nicely built. You're paying good money for a Flagstaff Rockwood product. They are pretty much one of the higher end manufacturers of travel trailers in the United States of America. So there's a lot of storage back there. It goes way back there, about good 4 feet. And here's the controls for your water, your tanks. You can check and do your slide outs, and your awning controls are all right there. And of course you get 2 plugs, 2 receptacles for 110, and this unit has in-cabinet heating, which is an upgrade from in-floor heating. I know a lot of manufacturers out there have in-floor heating, but that, you get a lot of crap in there from your pets and your children and yourself. It ends up in there, and when you turn on the heater, it smells funny. So these are all plywood boxed, drawers, stapled together. It'd be nice if it was dovetail, but you'd be paying a little bit more for that. It costs a little bit more for that sort of quality. And that's your Corian or Corian-like countertops, solid surface, and stainless steel sinks. A lot of the newer 2019.5 Rockwoods and Flagstaffs have stainless steel sinks. They're getting rid of those plastic ones. I hate those plastic ones. They melt. They deform with hot water. What the use is that? If you're boiling spaghetti and you pour out the water, it deforms those plastic sinks. What a waste of your money and time. That's a nice little TV. It's a Furrion TV. And Magic Chef microwave. And this is an IRV Technologies little head unit. Top of the line. I prefer those over Furrion. Has a nice HDMI plug and also USB plugs, and that's where you can control your Wi-Fi Ranger. Gives you all the information about that right there. If you want to share it, you can. So let me back up and let me show you what we got here. We got the microwave, and below it is the stovetop, and this is a Suburban. They've upped their game. This is a nice stovetop. I really like it. The backsplash right there, just folds like that. And I've sort of, over the years, I figured these things out. And this is a nice stovetop. I like the knobs. It's a beautiful unit. It's not just some cheap chrome wire up there. It's a actual solid metal and has some nice burners. But what do you think? Do you like this unit? Do you like the stovetop? Do you like the microwave? Do you like that TV? Do you like anything about this unit? I like it quite a bit. And it doesn't weigh too much. Again, it's only about 50 to 100 pounds dry. I can tow about 5,000. I'm stretching if I'm getting to 52,000, 5,200 pounds dry. But I'm considering this. I'm in the market for a travel trailer. Eventually my wife will allow me to buy one. But you never know. She's pretty tight with the money. So, but I love her immensely, of course. So these are the controls for the stovetop, and that was the oven. That's a good size oven, don't you think? And there's a shot on the refrigerator. It has a freezer on top and the refrigerator on bottom. And let me close this little area there where you can put some items and hide them away. There's a fuse box, and to the right of that, of course, is the in-cabinet heating, and above that is the paneled refrigerator. And it has a little stop here, so you won't bang it. Bam, bam, bam. Smart, very smart. Let me open this up. Again, that's a nice paneling on the refrigerator. Has a little area there where you can put larger items, and of course you can put quite a bit of frozen goods in there. And one thing bad about a side, refrigerator that opens, has these doors, all the cold air comes out really quick, and it takes forever for these propane electric refrigerators to cool down. So you just lost about 50% of your cooling right there, or 10%, 20%, I don't know. But you're definitely, that's one of the benefits of top loading freezers and refrigerators. They don't lose their cool. So this is plastic, so it'll scratch easier, but it's lighter weight. I guess that's why they put it there. I think for another couple $100, you can toss a nice porcelain toilet right there. Little area for your scrubbies and whatever you want to put in there, and this goes back about halfway, and behind that is the PEX plumbing. I've been doing a lot of reading on PEX plumbing, on the different types and the different manufacturers, and starting to understand that. And these are laminate countertops. These are pretty good laminate countertops as laminate countertops go. Of course, the upgrade for this would have been, sealed membrane, or even better, would have been a solid surface. There I am. Oh my God. This goes back about, 3-4 inches. Plenty of room for your toothpaste, your toothbrush, your combs, and various toiletries. Very nice. And there's an area for your towel. And of course, some receptacles. Ground fault circuit interrupting receptacles. And you can put probably a few items back here. I would put, load them up in Tupperware and stack them up. My wife would label them, of course, because she's very, very organized. She's organized my whole life for me. She's very generous. So it goes back about, 2.5 feet. Very nice. That's right above the outdoor kitchen. And that's a little puny little on-off switch. Some manufacturers have big old paddles, but the folks over here just don't want that. They just put a little tiny switch. They figure they don't want put no panel, big old paddles in there. Let me open up the shower. I think this is called a neo-angle shower. I might be wrong. This is another question for your Flagstaff Rockwood salesman. So that's a nice little Roman-inspired shower, and a nice little skylight, a little pouch to the right where you can put some items. So it won't be jostling around as you travel. So you can put your shampoo in there. It ain't going to go nowhere. And this is a water miser system. This recirculates the water if it's hot, and if it's cold, it'll say, "Hey, let's warm this up before we get it to the folks showering." So this is called a water saving system, the AquaView. So this is definitely a very nice product to have, and it saves you. It's estimated 20 to 30% of your water usage. This doesn't go far back. I guess there's some important stuff back there. Again, those are solid wood door fronts, and it's an excellent area for your towels and your bedding. Perfect, absolutely perfect. This is, purpose built. Again, my wife and I would fill it in with all kinds of great stuff. And of course, this is where they have the Max Air fan, and it has the cover, the nice rain cover. And this is a high quality fan. I like this fan. I think they should have put one up in front also over the bed. Why not? And there's the vents, and there's a couple lights here, the the ceiling lights. So let me close that door. And again, thanks for being patient with me. I'm going very slow in this video. I must have been comatose when I shot this in mid-January. Let me close this door. And here's the larder, as my wife would say. This is your storage for all your canned and packaged goods, or you could put whatever you want in there. And it has a nice little lip to it so it doesn't fly out. So this is very nice. This is very, very impressive. So you have all that storage to the left side of the bathroom, and to the right side of the bathroom you have some more storage, and right here you have more storage. Amazing. And back here you have no storage. It goes back about a half an inch. It must be something back there, like a water pump or something. Very nice. I can see myself in my canned products, and my Wheaties, and my Post Toasties, and my all kinds of products. So here's a control for the fan, the heat, and the air conditioner. It's analog, old school. I wonder if you can replace that with a digital unit. That would be nice, huh? And here's a view of the U-dinette. It's a good size. It goes about 6 feet from tip to top. Later in this video, I'm going to show you how I made that into a bed. I'm also going to make the Murphy bed up in a bit, because that's what I do in these videos. I produce these videos because it's my hobby. I'm currently in the market for a travel trailer, and again, one of these days my wife is going to allow me to buy one. We used to have a Class B, and currently we have a truck, and we camp in the back. We've gone backpacking in the Sierras and stayed there for weeks, and had mountain lions sniffing on our tent. That was pretty scary. So we've done a lot of camping for the last 25, 30, 40 years. I took my daughters camping by the Pacific Ocean, Padre, National Park over there. The Sierras again. This past summer we camped in, where did we camp? We camped in northern New Mexico. Fantastic. And also southern Colorado. We had 3 camping trips. Very nice. I look forward to camping again coming this summer. There's the windows. There's only 2 windows, one on the left and also the one behind there. And they have those standard little, curtains, these blinds that have strings. And there's the lamp, the lighting fixture. And this wood, whatever it is, looks very nice. If it's fake wood, it looks very, very nice. I thought it was definitely solid wood. And these are the solid wood doors for the storage area. And the storage area goes all the way from the left, all the way to the right. Or for some of you might say all the way from the right, all the way to the left. And there's a little mechanism to hold the slide in place. Apparently you need a little stick as an extra precaution. Let me close these doors. I guess I close it good enough. So again, this is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I live in Fort Worth, Texas, and I love to camp. I love to camp. I can't imagine anything better than camping. My wife and I were having a discussion recently. Said, Jesus Manuel Mena Garza, what would make you super happy? And I said, camping. I love camping. I love going in nature. Some people are crazy like that, and I'm one of those. I love to be in nature. I like the sound of the rustling leaves. I like the smell of pine. I love, the babbling brook and the river. I love fishing, and I like looking at wildlife. I get tired of the burbs after a while. So there we are, and looking again at the Murphy bed. There's the curtain, or what do you call it, the drapes? Sorry, let's call it the drapes. And I didn't want to open this one up because the door was blocking. I was going to open it up, but I changed my mind. I didn't want to break it. So again, it's that laminate, and that's the area where you can put these little tables. That table's hidden back there. They have charging center on one side, you know, AC receptacles, USB receptacles, 12-volt receptacles, but nothing on this side. I guess this is going to be my wife's side. I'll be on the other side. And this table right here, remove it. So there's the extension for the, you know, the kitchen. The material on the sofa is sort of like a plasticky sort of, has a nice interesting texture. I like it. It should be very, very durable. It should last many, many years. And this is begging for a max air or a fantastic fan. I don't like these puny fans. Some people say, hey, that's plenty of ventilation, but I say, hey, I live in Texas. For 3 months, it's 100+ degrees. When I escape Texas to go to New Mexico and Colorado and California, I want those fans blasting me with cool air. I don't want a little gentle breeze. So that's a shirt, jacket closet. You can also put, you know, of course, whatever you want in there. Got one on each side. I'm going to show you the other one because I like to be overtly detailed. And there's a lock. There's one lock on each side to make sure that bed doesn't fall on your head. So there's the other one. Let me open this side because this video is going to last 30 minutes long. I apologize. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're in the market for this unit, if you wanted a thorough review by a consumer, you came to the right place. I'm a consumer. I'm not a salesman. I'm not going to say, hey, this is the best thing on the planet Earth. And I'm just going to, you know, give you the facts. And I did like this unit. I did have some problems with the Murphy bed, though. You'll find out in a bit. Apparently this is a very, very new unit. It only came in last week, and they haven't had a chance to move things around. So let me show you how this little table goes. They have one on each side, and you just put it right in there, and you can take it off at any time. And if you want to have your, you know, read a book, put your laptop there. Of course, it works better on the other side because that's where all the connections are. But this works pretty nice. Interesting choice for the fake wood laminate. There is that little dark black and gray. Interesting. So there I am. I think I gained about 10 pounds this winter, eating turkey and stuffing and traveling to Mexico and all over the place. I got to lose it, but I'll lose it in the spring, and just like in summer, I'll lose some weight. But, you know, I'm getting old. Let me do this right here. This is pretty easy. This jackknife part is no problem. But apparently back there are stuffed some pillows from the manufacturer, and they sort of got clogged up the works as I opened up this Murphy bed. Made it more difficult for me. I put it down there, and put it down. You got to be careful with your thumb. I think I jammed my thumb right there. You sort of hurt a little bit. And again, it doesn't want to go all the way because these pillows and the cover were all jammed in the back. So for all you future Flagstaff and Rockwood owners, make sure to, when you put down the bed, put it up rather, make sure to have everything strapped down very nicely so they don't get caught way back there. Even the mattress was a little bit further back than it should have been. Should have been a little bit more forward, in my humble opinion. But then again, you can always ask your Flagstaff and Rockwood representative. I had to lift it up so I can grab stuff. I had to lift it up. Yeah, it still wants to go up, so I had to lift it up. And it got caught there at the end, and I had to move the pillow out of the mattress. I'm looking under there. There's all kinds of places where this thing can jam. You can really screw up this vehicle pretty fast if you don't know what you're doing. Luckily, I'm relatively gentle. As a photographer, you have to be gentle with your equipment to make it last. So I'm used to being, careful. I'm very tactile. I feel things. You don't want things to break in photography. When you're plugging things in, moving things in the old days, loading film, you have to be very tactile. So I'm still that way. Okay, now I'm going to put away the bed. I'm going to get those pillows out of the way. So I'm not going to even deal with those pillows. I'm just going to put them over here leave them there. I'm not going to put them because I can't figure out how to put those straps to lock everything down. You have to pull out this plunger. Yes, you have to pull out that plunger, and there you go. You push it in place. And I hold it from under there and smash it right there and lock it in place. There I go. So that's pretty secure, don't you think? Now I'm going to have to get this jackknife sofa. I try to do it from the back, but you're supposed to do it from the front first. So I figure eventually if I own this unit or you own this unit, you'll figure it all out. Either that or you're going to totally destroy everything. So you got to push it from the front more. And then you lift. There you go. And there's storage underneath there. And of course these have some rudimentary sort of footrests. They can't hold up much. They're just basically, you know, footrests light. Not, you know, just like light beer. These are footrests light. And I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. I got to get back to 170, 165. And there I am, enjoying this fantastic sofa. It's a good sofa. Now I'm enjoying the dinette. Again, it's about 6 foot long from left to right. Plenty of storage up there. I'm checking out the chairs. You could use me as an example. And you could sit 2 people back there and good 4 people here. I have a friend that's about 5 foot. You could put 3 of them back there. There I am, relaxing, enjoying the experience. I like the fact that it's not awning style for that window because it allows a lot more air to enter the vehicle. I'm going to disappear in a few seconds. There we go. So now I'm going to make it into a bed. You got to move that little lever to the left, and then you got to push that table forward, and there it goes. And I'm not very good at this, to be honest with you. It takes a little practice, and of course, if you own this unit, you better learn very quickly how to do this. And a nice shot of my rear end there, of course. That's for the booty aficionados out there. There it goes. I got confused. Which, what to use first, which ones, what pillow, what do you call these the pads, where I put them. So it took a while for me to figure it out, but after, you do it once or twice, you won't make that mistake again. So let me put this table in place. Fits there perfectly. This goes on the right. I think I got that one correct. But the two in the back sort of fit in the, I got to put that one on the left, and the one in the middle got to just leave where it's at. So I got to put that one there, and those 2 in the back go in that space. At least that's what I think. I may have gotten it totally wrong. I try to put it this way, but it doesn't work, so I have to put it the other way. There's 3 pads, and eventually I'll get it right. Of course, you're enjoying the view right now of this beautiful, beautiful Flagstaff 25BDS 2019.5. I'm confused here. I'm trying to figure it out. Luckily, I have a college education, and I can understand spatial issues. So I go, and got that one. I go, I guess these 2, huh? And there I go. I finally figured it out. I passed the test. And these are the ones that go in the end. So I'll put these back. So you can leave those out if you want and put them somewhere else. If you're a taller person, you can add another, 6 inches. So instead of just being 6 foot, long, it'll be 6 foot 6 inches. It'll be a tight squeeze, but it'll work probably. So I'm 5'10", and my head's about 1 inch away, and my feet are about 3 inches away. Again, I went to ExploreUSA RV Supercenter in Fort Worth, Texas. Thanks, Cody Wilhite, for being so nice to me and allowing me to shoot this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Yes, it was exasperating, but I did it. Amazing. Again, thanks for checking out my video on the new and improved 2019.5 Flagstaff Micro Lite 25BDS. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.